Mike Davis is a former law clerk to Justice Neil Gorsuch. Gentlemen, good to see you both. Mike, I'm going to start with you. Break down exactly what the Orrs did here.
Yeah, I mean, if you just back up and look what happened here, you had Democrat operatives like the Orrs working with the FBI, working with Hillary Clinton's campaign. They even worked with President Obama, Vice President Biden, the FBI director, the Attorney General, the CIA director, and they concocted this Russian collusion hoax to open this crossfire hurricane investigation to go after President Trump, then candidate Donald Trump, before the 2016 election. And the reason they did this is because Hillary Clinton got caught with her illegal home server that almost certainly got hacked by foreign governments. And this home server almost certainly showed that the Clinton Foundation was in pay-for-play bribery schemes with foreign governments. So this was all made up to distract from Hillary Clinton's troubles and try to throw the 2016 election to Hillary Clinton.
Right. You know, Judge, the fact that we have members in intel agencies, we have these actors that are trying to, you know, perhaps sway an election like I think they did in 2020, or totally cripple a presidency like they did with former President Trump. The fact that you have people like John Brennan and you have Obama and Clapper and Joe Biden, they all knew that this investigation was based on a political hit job that was dreamed up by Hillary Clinton, and they say nothing as this goes on for years. What does it say about Washington and how ugly this game is?
Well, the culture of Washington is reprehensible. I mean, Donald Trump succeeded in doing many things that he promised he would, but he was not able to drain the swamp. It's so endemic. It's so everywhere. I mean, the culture of law enforcement since the Patriot Act and 9/11 is to grab evidence first and worry about whether it's constitutional later. But John Durham's report, in my opinion, is a whitewash. As my colleague just pointed out, this entire investigation was commenced on the basis of politics. That's a material and substantial violation of Donald Trump's civil rights as protected by at least 2 federal statutes. Nobody was indicted, and nobody can be indicted because Durham slow-walked his report so that by the time it came out, the statute of limitations for indicting anybody for violating Trump's civil rights and the civil rights of others had expired. It's too little, too late. He did indict 2 people for lying to the FBI, and the juries acquitted both of them, because why should it be a crime to lie to the FBI when the FBI is allowed to lie to us? When those arguments were made to 2 juries, Durham lost his cases. So this $6.5 million investigation, which vindicates Trump to some extent, simply didn't go far enough.
Yeah, it is. The details, obviously, still digging through this report, and there's so many bad actors. It's enraging to read when you see what they're capable of, and the fact, like you said, that there won't be any charges. Mike, I got to switch topics here for just a second. The regime's paper of choice, the Washington Post, of all papers, publishing an op-ed today titled "Millions Flowed to Biden Family Members. Don't Pretend It Doesn't Matter," stating that let's assume that as President Biden's family insists, or fans insist, there's no evidence of law breaking. We're still left with a motley collection of odd and unsavory figures sending a lot of money through a lot of companies to a lot of members of the Biden family with little explanation as to why. So even the Washington Post, Mike, is admitting to this. Everybody knows what the Biden family, what Joe Biden has been up to for the last 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, and it's another case of the FBI interfering in another election. Not only did they interfere in the 2016 election with Crossfire Hurricane, they interfered in the 2020 election by obstructing these investigations into the Bidens and the illegal millions that the Bidens took from Ukraine, from China, from Romanian oligarchs. They have evidence. My former boss, Chuck Grassley, has whistleblower evidence that then Vice President Joe Biden took a foreign bribe and changed American policy. The FBI did nothing about this.
Right. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, there's no question. If Americans had known these allegations, that election was so tight, you'd have a different president. The intel community chose the president in 2020. I have no question about that in my mind. Mike Davis, Judge, thank you so much for taking the time. Good to see you both.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sure.